Hi everyone! Back again on the Secret Paradise channel. This time we will talk about advantages of planting young rice seeds to increase productivity. Rice is one of the important food commodities and concerns the national interest where rice is a staple food for some residents. To meet these needs, various efforts have been made by the government, including through improving food security as one of the agricultural revitalization programs, especially the availability of food in the form of sufficient rice. The productivity and production of rice cultivated by farmers is still an average of 3.5–4.5 tons, ha, from local varieties, namely rice varieties produced by farmers themselves from previous varieties propagated. While rice seeds of the new superior variety, VUB, are varieties that have been selected about their production, resistance to disease pest attacks with an average production of 5.57 tons, ha. The increase in rice production is inseparable from the availability of sufficient nutrients, the use of superior varieties, as well as the availability of sufficient water according to plant needs. In rice cultivation techniques, the availability of rice seeds to be planted young is 14–21 days old, or these young seedlings are expected to produce more productive saplings, compared to seedlings that are old 21 days, as well as the way the plants use, 2:1 or 2.2, which farmers think produces more. The best rice hatchery that uses trays, whether from plastic, wood or bamboo, with a size of 40×40 cm, then in the tray is given enough soil, namely soil that has been mixed with nutrients, livestock manure in a ratio of 1:2, namely soil 2 parts of soil and animal waste 1 part, then stirred well. After that, the rice seeds are planted, with the previous record of the treatment of rice seeds has been soaked with water for 6–12 hours and then twisted with sacks. This is with the intention of reducing the dormation period, the use of trays as a nursery, which facilitates the transfer of rice seeds to the field. Young seedlings on rice plants that are already 2 weeks old after seedlings are characterized by one of them with an average seed height of 20 centimeters, with green leaves, then the plant is ready to be transferred to the field. The use of young seeds that have not been done by farmers, is one of the efforts to increase rice production in the field. With the number of productive saplings, it is expected that rice production in crops will increase. The rice plant, Oryza sativa L, is an important food crop that has become a staple food of more than half of the world's population. Rice is the main commodity in supporting people's food. Various studies and trials are mainly for rice cultivation with different ages and amounts. But a lot is done on different plots of rice fields. Although the rice fields are side by side, but soil and water factors will certainly affect the development and yield, trying to test the influence of the age of rice seeds on the development and yield to be obtained. Planting young seedlings. The benefits of planting young seedlings. Planting seedlings less than 15 days, among others, are that plants will not experience stress due to the removal of seedlings in the nursery. Young seedlings produce more productive saplings more compared to when using older seedlings. Root growth. By planting young seedlings will be better, because the rooting of the plant will be more diffuse and the rooting will be deeper to grow so as to make it easier for the plant to absorb nutrients in the soil. Besides that, with good root growth the plant can withstand the fall. By not experiencing stress on plants that result in a temporary halt in plant growth, planting young seedlings can accelerate the life of rice plants to be harvested. How to plant young seedlings. namely young seedling plants aged less than 12 days after seedlings. When the seedlings are still leafy 2 strands, seedlings planted. One tree needs to be bang with a distance of at least 25 square centimeters. Planting should be as immediate as possible, less than 30 minutes, and should be careful that the roots do not break. Rice inanimate with shallow rooting, water arrangement. Water administration of a maximum of 2 centimeters, and the soil is not irrigated continuously until submerged in full, but only moist. Intermittent irrigation or disconnected. Increased soil aeration with scattering or plowing. Weeding from the beginning about 10 days and repeated 2-3 times with intervals of 10 days. Maintain the balance of soil biota by using organic fertilizers. The advantages of planting young seedlings are that plants do not experience stress and quickly adapt with planting young seedlings less than 14 days. Rice plants do not experience a period of stress and quickly adapt to the environment, because the plant still has food reserves or sperm on the seedlings. Root growth is better. Root growth by planting young seedlings will be better, because the rooting of the plant will be more diffuse and the rooting will be deeper to grow so as to make it easier for plants to absorb nutrients in the soil. Besides that, with good root growth the plant can withstand the fall. Absorption of nutrients is more effective. Planting young seedlings helps plants to absorb nutrients more effectively because the rooting grows healthy and spreads around the plant, so fertilization will be more effective and efficient. Increasing the number of productive saplings. Good root growth and can absorb nutrients to the maximum, making the growth of saplings in rice plants will be much more increased, so that with the number of productive saplings it will increase the number of panicles in the plant. Accelerate the harvest period by not experiencing stress on plants that result in a temporary halt in plant growth. Planting young seedlings can accelerate the life of rice plants to be harvested. The increase in rice production and productivity cannot be separated from the availability of sufficient nutrients on the land to be planted. Rice plants, using superior varieties, and the use of water in accordance with the needs of plants. That's all about the video this time. Thanks for watching the Secret Paradise channel. See you.